What's going on, fellow fish tank fanatics? Got a tank move. This was the tank that used to be against this wall right here. I moved it to the entranceway of my house. And that's because I had to get 2 tanks set up, and to do that it required cinder blocks in an immediate fashion. So this is just temporary, this is not permanent. But I moved these fish. I put pool filter sand in, which this is Leslie's pool supply, pool filter sand. I like it because it's a tannish color. But the 5 toxotope blythes that I have are doing very well. The pelvic achromis rubrolabiatus, that's a female in the picture. The male is in between the driftwood and the center of the screen. They're doing good. I've got one female. You can kind of see at the top. She is loaded with eggs, and she's been trying to get these males to breed for a week. I'm worried she's going to get egg bound and not make it. I've already had one female do that, and that's what I'm worried is going to happen. These males just don't seem to care. I don't know. I was really hoping that moving them in here where they can dig and bury, because they are big sand sifters, would help. So I'm just going to let them keep doing their thing. If not, I guess I'm going to have to try to get those eggs out of her so she doesn't die. This tank's pretty simple. Just Anubias right now, Indian almond leaves. I did throw 1 coconut shell in here. I've got a few more I'm going to throw in. But yeah, the toxotope blythes are doing very well. I really want some higher grade ones. These aren't the highest grade, but I just spent a ton of money on what I'm getting ready to show you next. So I think for now we'll hold off on upgrading them. Alright, so now for the major announcement I have. If you've been following my channel a while, you know there's one fish that has been, it's like my favorite fish. It's a fish I've been looking for over 8 years at this point, and it's a fish I've seen 3 times. This last time being the 3rd time, this last time being a time where we were financially stable enough and I could get the fish. So I did. I got some fish. I got my scatophagus tetracanthus, the African scat. I got 6 of them. They're doing very well. I had them direct shipped to the airport, picked them up. They did great. I drip acclimated them for 6 hours. Now these are the pure freshwater scat. They're eating well. I put duckweed in every night and it's gone by the morning. Their poop supply, they're doing really good. I mean, they already come to you. I love scats. I've loved scats forever. These guys are the perfect size, 2 to 3 inch fish. So I haven't treated them for any internal parasites. This one's the only one I'm kind of worried about. It's real skinny. He is eating though, so like this guy is super fat. That one's fat. And scat should be fat, so we'll get that one a little bit beefier. You can see he's a little skinny, but he's doing fine, so just keep an eye on him, keep him in clean water, and just let him go from there. But I'm just super excited to have these fish. This was my Mother's Day present. They came up a couple days after Mother's Day. My husband was gonna take us on a cruise as the present, and I told him, I was like, man, I couldn't part with that money to go on a cruise and be away from the babies for that long. And these popped up, and he said, well, since you don't want to go on a cruise, she wasn't mad. He said, get those fish. He said, you've been looking for them for forever, so I got them. They're so cool. I love scats. I love green scats. I like red scats. I like silver scats, but man, these guys have been the scat that I've been looking for, and it's so awesome to see them in person. I mean, and they are ready. They've stolen my heart, so can't wait to see what they're gonna do in their new tank. This is just a 40 breeder. They'll be in here for at least 12 weeks, as long as they're not showing aggression. If they start getting really aggressive, I'll split them up. I'll see about putting 3 in a 40 breeder and leave 3 in here, or I will see about getting maybe a 6-footer, another 6-footer, or something like that. But their full-time home will be a 480 gallon 4x8x2, and the goal there is, got a couple quotes already on solo tubes. I want to run solo tubes to the tank. I want to grow mangroves straight out of the top of the tank. I actually got in a bunch of mangroves. They're outside. I have them growing outside of my pond right now. But yeah, that's a goal. I want these fish and those fish. That's what I want in the 480. A little bit higher grade of these guys, but the pure freshwater archer fish and the only freshwater scat. Just a dream, and it's nice to see the dream starting to come true. So that's what's going on there. It's pretty exciting. The other thing, orthochroma storms I fry. Got 10 left. Man, they're aggressive. They're a goby. I knew better. Well, I guess I didn't really know better, but I know better now because I've got the female's holding again. She probably won't come out, but she's right there. She's holding. I will, when I strip her, which will be here hopefully in a couple days, I will split her up into 2 breeder boxes, and I will also make sure to have a lot of cover, Java moss, that sort of stuff, just something for those guys to be a little bit happier on, if I can get this thing to focus. There we go. But either way, 10's not bad. They're getting pretty big. They're about 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch. It's cool. I mean, these fish you don't see very often, so it's really cool to have them and have them doing well. So that's about all I got. Everything else is just kind of mess in the fish room. I've got literally just messes everywhere from just stuff. So that's all I got. The tanks that were here, everything that had accumulated is now here. And I've been a little just under the weather, just kind of down, so I haven't been doing quite as much as I should. But yeah, that's all I got. There's my new babies. I am excited to have them. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. I'll try to get an actual update video and take you tank by tank here in a little bit. It's normally pretty loud during the day, and at nighttime I normally crash about the same time the kids do. So it is what it is, but you can tell these guys are still juvies. We've still got orange on their heads. Love this fish. Definitely a dream come true. A legal dream come true. I would love to get some stingrays, but great state of Texas, they won't let you have them, so. That's all I got, guys. Thanks for watching.